Hi, I'm Grant Abbott and I'm Principal of SMSF Strategies. You may or may not have heard of me before, but I've had a long experience in the self-managed superfund field. I started doing my first video, can you believe, on self-managed superfunds in 1994 when I was with Rothchild Asset Management. Since that time I've gone on to build several businesses in the self-managed superfund space, and now I've set up a business called SMSF Strategies. We primarily provide education, training and lots of tools and resources for trustees and also advisors that specialise in this space to really understand self-managed superfunds, and as I like to put a spin on them, family superfunds a whole lot more. What I'm going to be looking at today is our trust deed, our SMSF Strategies Trust Deed. It's an extremely special document. It's a one of a kind in Australia. It is the only trust deed that has been purpose-built for all the changes and the amendments and everything that came about as a consequence of the Howard government's revolutionary amendments to the superannuation system that commenced on the 1st of July 2007. Some of those things, like the borrowing rules, being able to use your superannuation fund to borrow to invest in property, the ability to receive tax-free super, the ability to also pay out benefits to your dependents tax-free on your death, and a whole lot more. All of these important, invigorating and exciting strategies came about on the 1st of July 2007. The SMSF Strategies Trust Deed, which I co-wrote with Ian Glenister, a very well-known solicitor and estate planning lawyer in Melbourne, is, as I said before, the only deed in Australia which was built, reworded right from the start, the ground up, to take advantage of all those strategies. There's a whole range of stuff within that deed that's really crucial, and this DVD is about what you'll find inside our SMSF Strategies Trust Deed, but more importantly to look at some of the traps and the pitfalls in having your own self-managed super fund. I mean, it's great to say that you can invest how you want inside your self-managed super fund, as many people do, but you need to start to benchmark it against some sort of criteria. For example, you might have returned 20% last year in terms of some of the shares that you may have invested in. But that's not very good if the average market or the average managed fund is returning 30, 40 or 50%. So we need to start to take a lot of these things in, because really you have to understand this family super fund or the self-managed super fund that you've built for your family is to stand the test of time. Not only must provide you with your retirement benefits, but it also must be providing benefits for your children, your children's children. The beauty about these funds is that once you set them up, they don't die. They last forever, and the only way you can kill them off is to effectively wind them up, which I sure hope that none of you ever get around to doing. So we're going to look at this DVD, we're going to look at all the ins and outs of a self-managed super fund, the cans, the can't do's. We'll reference it back to the SMSF Strategies Trust Deed, and we'll start to get into some really good strategies, some basic 101 strategies that you need to really take into account when you go on your day-to-day business with your administrator, your accountant, your financial planner, or your specialist SMSF advisor. Anyway, that's our first chapter. It's Grant Abbott from SMSF Strategies signing off.